Y'all niggas ready? We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Guys Podcast episode. What episode we on, Cal? Episode 4? Episode 3?
I think.
Episode 4.
3?
Episode 4.
4.
4.
Yes.
Whatever episode it is. As always, man, I'm joined with the great group of guys I grew up and lived my life with. Minus Adrian, man. He's out on business right now. I believe he's in Montreal right now doing big shit. But we got, as always, we got G-Vev. Actually, on time, G-Vev. We got the nigga Ace. We got Cal, man. We about to have... So we doing this thing a little bit different for the niggas who do watch either the clips on Facebook and the shit on YouTube. We gonna record one big session and we're gonna split it up into, about 15-minute increments and post that way. So that way we always have some fresh content and some things out there coming from Lear Productions. So this first segment, I don't know necessarily when it's going to be posted, but it may be posted first. We're going to take a little bit and just, not be ignorant about the shit and just talk about the world. We all black men growing up out here in America, man. We're going to start first, I guess, with the most opinionated person. It may be me, but let's start with Ace, man. I think he actually is the most opinionated. Let's start with Ace. How you feeling about the world right now?
Shit. It's fucked up out here right now, bro. There's a whole bunch of bullshit going on. A lot of shit getting swept up under the rug. I was reading some shit earlier with LeBron. I didn't even know this. I had to find out from Skip and Shannon on Undisputed that LeBron trying to push for voting rights still in real 2020, bro. I ain't heard none of that shit on the news. I had to find that out on Undisputed.
You say he trying to do what?
He pushing for voting rights.
That's the same shit with Snoop Dogg. Shit, that nigga ain't even vote all these years. But
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, like, it's 2020. We still fight for voting rights, bro.
Yeah, man. A lot of motherfuckers don't. Anybody who watches the program, I'm sure, has me on social media, and you see my voter dialogue and how important I think voting is to necessarily move the cause, nigga. If you voter suppression is real, bro. If you looked at Georgia when Sarah Abrams, I believe her name, maybe Stacey Abrams, maybe Sarah, I forget, when she was running for the governor of Georgia, black lady, real well spoken, real change type of person. Nigga, I think it was like 80-something polling places were down in black areas. That's voter suppression. They just turned the machines off.
That's what I'm saying.
What you thinking, Cal? What's your initial thoughts out here, Cal?
About voting?
About the world.
Well, no. There's too much going on for me to even say. Plus, I'm always on the move, so I just know. I don't know.
Let me put you kind of on the spot, but not on the spot though. Real nigga. As a nigga that doesn't necessarily and cares about like politics and shit of that nature. You just a fun loving, producer, camera, whatever. How is this like? Has this made you care more, or is it the same? Real nigga.
It made me care more for the people that it getting done to. I guess I don't know. It's just I don't know. I ain't really got no true feelings on it. It's just messed up. That's all I can say. Damn. It's one of them damn type moments. Like, you hear about all the stuff that happened, you like, damn.
Especially with this protest and junk going on, man.
They finna remove the police in Minnesota. Where is that? Minnesota?
They're trying to defund them. I think that term needs to be fixed out. That needs to be hashed out. It's not defund the police, it's demilitarize the police. John Oliver did a great piece. He did a great piece, man. It's 30 minutes long. I recommend that everybody watch it, but it talks about something that I've been, personally talking about for years. Why there's modern day police officers who are armed to the teeth, man. Like they're about to go over there to Baghdad. that's not. I don't think that that's appropriate because I mean, even with them walking around with guns necessarily, if you look at other developed, highly economical countries, i.e., Great Britain, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily officers don't necessarily walk around with loaded weapons. I don't think that that shit is necessary. And he didn't even die due to a loaded weapon, obviously, being George Floyd. But just that type of vibe that the boys be having is just that got to change, man. But GV, I'm sorry to cut you off. Continue on with your thought, though, man. What you thinking?
Shit, really shit. Just the protests and shit, or like the
Yeah,
world.
the protesting shit. That's really the world right now. Is everybody protesting the police brutality? The world.
Like, shit. I think it's cause for in a reason, in a certain reason, and then I also think it's not called for. You feel me?
Now, why do you
Cause
think it's not?
like I said, like I was telling us the other day and said, like, how we killing each other but don't protest and do all this, but when a cop kill, and I know it's different, but it's still like the same. You feel me? We should do it regardless.
I disagree.
I say because when the when we as black people kill each other, we citizens. That's what that happens across the world every day, and not just black people. All races kill each other across the
Because
world.
you're in close proximity
But
with
with the
one another.
police, they're sworn in to serve and protect. And when they go ahead and kill black men, like we've been saying for years, that's a problem. So that's the reason they go protest and loot and whatever they do. That's why it's a big uproar and that's the difference between why we don't say that when we kill each other and why we say something and we get a big uproar when the police kill us. That's the difference.
I say the reason we don't protest is because black people don't kill black people for no reason. It's always like a reason
And even if we do kill it for no reason,
and he just failed to stop or whatnot, you pull him over and he didn't give you his ID, that don't give you the right to shoot him.
And when you say a protest of killing each other is sending that nigga to jail for 25 to 30, yeah, that's because when you are sent to jail, unless you take a plea, you're charged by a jury of your peers, people who live in your neighborhood, your community. That's us excommunicating you from the neighborhood. That's us protesting your involvement in my neighborhood. You killing niggas recklessly. 25 to 30.
so I think that's the difference. The big difference for me.
Black
Why
people
we don't stand up when one of us get killed by each other, and the difference between the police killing us.
But that need to be done though. You feel me?
It's getting done every day. Like we all know, if we kill somebody, with like for no reason, not even for no reason, if we kill somebody, we know we probably going to jail.
I know, probably.
Yeah, but I'm saying the police kill people and they don't go to jail. That's a problem.
That's why it's such a big issue. Because if they were going to jail, it wouldn't be such a big issue.
Right. Now, listen. If the police is killing people out here and we see them getting cooked,
but the world's so fucked.
Protests right now.
The world's so fucked up. They want us to kill each other and go sit behind the bars. If the police do, they hide behind their badge though. Feel me? They want us to extort us anyway.
They.
I don't know, man.